Inside Mods there. I've just come on this morning. I'm just gonna. I was doing some duping glitching last night. I'll just show you basically what I made.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
I made all those minis. Don't know what that is there, but whatever.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
And I'm just about to move them into the CEO office. CEO office scavenge. Hoping we've got some spices, that is. I think we've got some allergies in one of them.
Boss.
As you can see, it's got about 100 and...
What can I do for you?
What was it? 120, 130 odd million.
What do you need?
It's
You
not
got
a
a nice
great deal,
fleet,
really. Let's just have a check what cabbage I've got to go into here. Some Deluxos
It's
there.
the general.
Yeah, so we've got Deluxos in cabbage too, so we'll move them in there. Also, we've got Deluxos in the nightclub. So basically, want to get rid of all these, turn them into minis, make them something worth a bit more money. Trojan Tyruses was purchased when I first had the account. I had about 750 million. I think I brought over on this account at the time.
Did I mention that
But
I
obviously
have
that
an NDA?
money's dwindled down a little bit, so but these cars are just for sale, you know. But any of them, the Retros, the Deluxos, any spare Sultan RSs I'll be getting rid of
Our fearless leader.
and turning them into minis or Dominators, something a bit more valuable. So that's my intention. So at the moment I just need to empty the arena again, so I can start the glitch all over again. Just like to give a shout out to an old buddy of mine. I've just been online talking to him on Messenger. A young American kid, auto player, Syed. I met him when he was about 12 on the PlayStation 3. He's now 16, 17 or something, around that mark. And nice lad. And we played a lot on the PlayStation 3 together, and also on the PlayStation 4. But as life is, he's too busy studying now. So to get online, so just a nice shout out and say hello to him. Also got another American friend called DJ, DJ Blaylock, another nice guy. He's obviously a lot older, but he's about, I don't know, 34 or something like that, 35. I met DJ as well on PlayStation 3, and we came over onto the PlayStation 4 together. A good friend, and we don't see each other. Well, we don't speak to each other as much now, like, but we're still friends, and that's a great thing about GTA. You know, you can meet people from all over the world, and
No problem.
although they're thousands of miles away, you know, when you talk to them online, they feel like you're next door to them, like, you know, or in the same room as them, and it's a great feature to be able to do that. I've met a lot of American kids over the time playing GTA, and I'm good friends with a lot of them, and I had a lot of fun with it as well. Their personalities and their accents, and it's great, you know, to be able to speak to these people and friends, you know. I've got some young kids in over where I live, Dudley Way, and that's Anthony, Sophie, and James. Don't get to see them much nowadays, but or speak to them much. But I'm doing other things, with working and doing more duping and glitching and that, which is what I've always liked doing.
There's the
Really,
boss.
we
Hi,
started this game
What
on
can I do for you? How do you choose
PS3
between your children? Your personal
and
vehicle is being
auto.
brought up now.
And DJ, my two American friends and a few others. That's all we ever did was glitching. So we got the bug back then. Then eventually we started making GTA accounts on the PlayStation 3 and transferring them over onto the PlayStation 4. I made a lot of accounts for friends over that time. And that was great fun as well, to be able to do that, Also, managed to make quite a few accounts and give them out to people, or pass them over to in one way or the other. For a few bob, so it's been good, I only wish we could still do it, but that's one of them, ain't it? Like, it comes to an end
Good
sooner
to
or
see you,
later.
boss. Oh, hi.
But
What do you need?
it was
You
good
got a
fun
nice
while it
fleet,
lasted.
boss. They're bringing your personal vehicle around right now.
I've got over 15 accounts, I think, and I've made playlists on them all, with some of the best races off the Rockstar sites. But unfortunately, I haven't made any for quite a while. But there's probably some more races there, a lot more races I would imagine, to put in a playlist, But eventually I will try and get my head around it, like, and do some more. I've got 285 playlists with all these accounts I've got. So you can always check them out. The Inside's Way, from 1 to 285, I think it is. They've got a mixed bag of stunt races, death matches, the races I've made myself with, different accounts I've made myself.
Hello. How can I help you?
I'm not sure if this guy, I can't, yeah, I can see actually, yeah. I'm not sure if this guy has made any. Hold on. Yeah, just a couple. Just one really. I don't even know what that is.
Just give me the
I haven't
word
even
and I'll
played
make
it,
it happen.
But he's got, I think he should have some playlists. There you go, see. These was back in the day. These are 60 to 74. They go up to
You do know that I've got 2 degrees.
285 now. And I'm also, I think I've also bookmarked a few, yeah, see, from other accounts. 100's a good race, a good playlist, I think that's a good one.
You thought about giving me some shares, boss?
These races are actually in this playlist. These are what I've made myself. Dual Masters, that's a death match. It's quite good. You've only got the one-shot single pistol, so you basically have to aim for the head to kill. And then you've got the loading time of loading the pistol, and obviously you're going to get shot before you get to put another bullet in it. So it's good fun, really good. A slim chance it's just
Have a good week, boss?
a stunt race, motorbike race. it's got like a very slim tracking on parts of it, so you know your balance and all that, and the skill has got to come involved in that one. Cloud9 is probably just a really high up in the clouds stunt race. Wave Goodbye is another deathmatch, and as you can see, Wave, there's obviously water in there, and it's a bit like Duel Masters, but in Wave Goodbye you've got other guns, you know, so you've got a mixed bag of guns to use, weapons to use, and that. Max Air, that's the number one up in the clouds. Twins is that's like what is it? It's like two races side by side, exactly the same. So that's quite a good one. Like it splits in two, like, you know. Private Property, that's another death match. It's on one of the bigger estates on the game. I think it's actually the Millionaire Property, or the floodlights and that. Stunt Madness, that's a bit of everything, really. The big one's another nice race. Motocross, I think that's not one of my races, motocross. That's a bike race on the street, like a motocross race. Quite good. Playboy's Playground, that's the one actually in the Millionaire Playboy's ground, yeah, that's it, yeah. Private Property is another property somewhere, I think. Airspace, another, like you say, way up in the sky. And the big ramps, that's not one of my races. Stunts, Grenades, that's another Rockstar, not Rockstar, somebody else has created it, but the races I like, actually. And Flipping Beach is a great race, that's another one of somebody else's, like, but really good races. And all these are like was bookmarked way back, and there's some great races in there, in all of them. So just look out for that playlist, and you won't go wrong. You know, there's loads of races in there. So give them a go. You know, if you're in the crew, have a go at them. They're good fun. I used to do a lot of racing with the young Dudley kids where I live, you know, a lot of racing with them. Done a lot of previous racing videos on another YouTube channel which was called Knife Edge. But I created this new channel to because it more Knife Edge was an account I had. Actually called Knife Edge, but I made another account called Inside Mods, and I thought I'd have a YouTube channel basically with that name instead. But you should check out the playlists, they're great fun.
Hi there. What do you need? How do you
Click
choose
on the
between your
wrong
children? Your personal vehicle is being brought up now.
You can actually move the cars like this when you're glitched out. You don't have to, it's just that I've just come online this morning to carry on with the glitch, but you can move these while you're in a glitch state, as long as you do it the same way I'm doing it now. Go straight to the office and request a vehicle from the arena, and then drive it into the garage you want to swap it out with. What I like to do, I like to put them all in one of these garages, and then if I've got allergies elsewhere, like I have in the nightclub or the Luxos, like in my case, I like to call those out and then swap them over with one of these minis, and eventually, you know, in time, what you'll end up doing is you'll end up getting rid of all these cars and putting them in other garages what you need to fill up as well, and then you just keep coming back to the CEO office and load you back up again with minis again. I might just have time to move them today, this morning, because I'm going out shortly, and I'll be back on later on to
You got a nice fleet,
make
boss.
a few more dupes.
They're bringing your personal vehicle around right now.
I think this is the last account I've got to work on, really. I like this account. It's got some great playlists on it, and obviously because I created the playlists, I obviously don't want to lose the accounts what I've got my personal playlists on them. So and I like sometimes just swapping about on different accounts just for the fun of it. And these cars are all the crew colours. What I created, the pastel colours. Well, a lot of them are. Probably not so much the dark one there, but the rest are pastel colours. I'll take you up actually and show you them. They're modded pastel colours. Quite rare to see a pastel colour. As you can see, it's like a modded colour. That's like what is it called? Well, you see, light pink in it, and there's salmon pink. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, salmon pink, and I think it's ice white or something like that, or lime green over the top of it. This has got ice white under this green. It's got ultra blue under this one. I think the crew colour actually, what we've got now, is similar to this colour. Yeah, very much like this colour it is at the moment. This is a great colour. This is black currant. They call it black currant. It's a nice dark purple with ultra blue pearlescent over the top of it. This again is, you know, it's got ice white over it. Is it ice white? Yeah, I think it's ice white over the top of that. Yeah, it's a colour called, I call it plum. This is a nice lemon. It goes nice with the yellow bird wheels. And this is like a real pale light blue with the ice white pearlescent over the top of it. Nice looking car. Nice looking colours, you know. I will probably put one of those on today. I've got a book somewhere with all these codes in them. I have to try and look it out, find it out. Quite like that lemon. We've got this colour at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have a check at that. If I don't get it today, I'll do it in the week for everybody, and try and do some of them pastel colours for a change. They're quite nice.
Hello. What can I do for you? Quite a collection you've got here. No problem. I'll have your personal vehicle brought around. there. What do you need? How do you choose between your children? Your personal vehicle is being brought up now.
So just for the purpose of the video now, I'm just going to move this last car into the garage, and then I'm going to go down to the arena and get the guy glitched out, try and dupe a few more cars. Like I say, I've got to go out, so I'll try and do a few before I get off. I've got to move quite a few more, but for now we'll just leave it at that. So to get out of the office, if you're glitched out and you're in a glitched state and you've moved all the cars you want to move, just go up to the receptionist there and request the buzzard.
How can I help you? Let me know what you want, and I'll tell the
any of
Pegasus
those
people to get it
helicopters,
ready.
really.
Whatever you want. I'll get him to bring it up to the helipad.
There's a few friends who probably wanted a few cars out of me, but unfortunately, lads, I've got stuck into the glitching again, and if you know me, you know what I'm like. Once I get into something, I'm there till I've filled up all the cars I need. So you're just going to have to bide your time with me. Obviously, eventually I'll get back in online, and you know the cars are safe, and if we can, oh, I don't want the mechanic. Hold on. If I can pass any cars around, if there's a glitch working, that is, you know you'll get the cars.
Let me see what I can do.
Right, so we'll just try and get this glitch to work. I might have got it first time. With a bit of luck. Yeah, see, that's not tight number job, is it? That mission ends. So this might have worked out. I'm spamming right on the D-pad. There they go. The game's downloading. Just back out of this now. That's fine. Now go back into type number job. Now when you confirm this, you got to spam square. That's it, it's spamming. Loading in the bottom there. Now we've just got to find a recent activity. So we're going to click on this guy here first. Hopefully he's got one. Has he been online lately? Maybe. Come on, load up. No. We've got to find somebody else. That'll do. There you go. We found one. Found a friend's recent activity. I've done it. If you haven't got no friends online, you can, or you can always find it through a community. Just click on one of the players and have a look at their recent activities, and that'll do. So we've got, and we're going to do the recent activity again now. Well, I can get on the guy. There you go, that's got that one. I think that's a lot better than disconnecting the controller. My controller bloody plays up every time I disconnect it. So I think that's a better way of doing it, going on a recent activity. And going over to the blue light, I don't think you have to carry on with that either. So I'm just going to drive this straight out and forget about going to the blue light. I think it's a load of bullshit. There you go. I think some of these guys just add all these extras on with a glitch just to make it look more difficult than it actually is. You will find your own way around things and a quicker method, so just experiment with it a bit. So I'll probably just make a couple of dupes for now, just for the video. I want to make an early start. I'm driving back to Birmingham today, so that's going to be a 20-mile drive. It'll take me about 50 minutes or something like that. If I can get out early, I might do it in a bit quicker time. My dog's got to come with me, my little bandit. Come on, drive out, mate. And actually, my console's been in rest mode over the past few days because of this glitch, and I wanted to maximise on it. I don't think it's been patched as yet. And I was tempted to leave the console at home without taking it with me today for a couple of days. I'm thinking of just leaving it where it is, and when I can come back in a couple of days' time, probably Monday, I can still carry on with this glitch in case it gets you know, patched over the weekend or anything like that. But if I unhook it all and take it with me, obviously I've got to close the application on it and turn the console off, and I'm a bit unsure whether I want to do that actually in case it has been patched. But you know, GTA, it's a bit of a bug, isn't it, when you're playing the game, and it's quite addictive. And to go 3 days without it, you know, I don't know. Can I cope with 3 days of GTA? I don't know. But I'm going down to my mother's, so to be honest, I don't get a lot of time to play the game while I'm down there anyhow. I'm always busy. She's got a big garden. I'm doing gardening or jobs for her, so I don't get a lot of time down there anyhow. So I'm not sure. I don't know where I want to take it today. So if you don't see me online, or you probably won't see me online because I'll be glitching with this account. It's there you go. It doesn't make no difference at all going up to the blue light when you first glitch out. So, and I definitely don't go up to it again. And these videos, I only make them for the fun of it. I don't like the sound of my own voice on the videos, but like I say, I just do them for a bit of fun, really. I'm not making anything out of them or anything like that. If you like the videos, you can drop a like or subscribe, you know, whatever. Entirely up to yourselves, you know. But I do like just passing about and having a little knock, you know. I mean, just lately all my videos have been the same bloody glitch, like, you know what I mean? But it's just that I'm, like I say, working on these accounts, doing the same old thing to them. So unfortunately, that's what the video is about. But eventually I'll be done with all this duping, and then I'll get on the other accounts and maybe create something a bit more creative on the video front. Maybe get some races, do some races, you know. I ain't done no racing for ages now. So I'd like to get some of my new friends what I've met over the last few months in some of the races I've made as well, and some of the stunt races, playlists I've made, or I've bookmarked and made them into playlists. I'd love to get them into some of them because I'm sure they would like them. They're great fun. I've made some Part 4 races, you know, these like obstacle races, stunt races. I made some of those, and they're quite challenging with the old bikes, you know. I've made some on one of my older accounts, some nice dirt bike races on the dirt tracks, you know, all around the mountains and that. A bit similar to the track what's outside when you spawn outside from the bunker. And, you know, I like that sort of thing, you know, crashing a few races out or making a few things, you know, I like that. They're not to the standard of some of the Rockstar players, you know, who make them, the members, but, you know, it's just a bit of fun. That's all I do it for. And there you go. That was one too. Anyhow, I'm just going to leave it at that for now because, like I say, I've got to pop out, and I want to make an early start. So anyhow, if you like the video, drop a like. If you want to subscribe, entirely up to you. But yeah, it would be lovely. So have a lovely weekend, and I'll catch you all later. Okay, take care. Bye.